Volume 1, Number 4. As the baseball season is in full swing, it's nice to see Elijah in Little League in his second season. Elijah's playing excellent baseball. Now that they have had some downtime, Elijah has gotten to have his family support. Elijah's playing excellent, said Mom. Mom, Dad, the whole family, including Miss Yokoshimoto, all watch the game feverishly as they watch Elijah in his last game. This is it. He's going to play his best baseball he's ever played. I think he's going to probably make it to the All Stars this year. I think so. He probably should have made it last year, but it was his first year. Yeah, but that's still that was such a messed up deal, said Michael to Grace. Yeah, he'll make it to All Stars this year. As he grounds it out to center field, it goes all the way to the fence. Yeah, he made it to All Stars this year. Definitely, said Michael. And as the game winning hit was a hit, it was all bases loaded and 2 runs in. It was a great play. They win 8-4. It was a great win. As the team captains and the team gathered together on the mound, they all congratulated each other for a great win, and they went into the dugout. There was a special award ceremony at the end of the game, as they were the home team. And of course, naturally speaking, Mom and Dad and the whole family crowded around as the families gathered together to see their kids as they were getting their ribbons. And naturally, they got the first place trophy. They were the first place winners in the Little League team. And they were calling out the All Star team. And wouldn't you know it, Elijah Smithton was on the All Star team. This is excellent news for Elijah. Elijah was elated. By the time it got to Elijah and the family, they were all so excited that Elijah ran to his mom and dad and hugged them. Said, I made it to the All Star team, Mom and Dad. Elijah, you're going into sixth grade. It's about time. You should have been in the All Stars last year. Yeah, I agree, said Elijah. But I made it this year. Well, that means more baseball. That's right, said Mom and Dad. So we have one more game, the All Star game. That's right. So what do you feel like doing, Elijah, since you made it to All Stars? I just feel like getting some ice cream from the concession stand if that's okay, Mom. Yeah, that's okay, Elijah. How you feeling, Mom? I'm feeling good. That's great, Mom. Let's go get some ice cream at the concession stand. Since we already had hot dogs, I didn't have a hot dog, said Elijah. Is it okay if I have a hot dog, Mom? Yeah, sure, son. Okay, great. Let's get a hot dog and ice cream. So they went to the concession stand, and this is their dinner, of course, naturally. Got a hot dog and ice cream. Anybody else hungry for anything? No, we're finished eating, said Jenny. As Jenny's entering fourth grade, she's matured as well. She did so fantastic during the spring recital, but Jenny's getting tired of dancing. Why are you getting tired of dancing? Said Elijah. Oh, I don't know. I have more interest in maybe a musical instrument this year. Really? I would like to play the violin. Really? That's interesting, said Elijah. You'll have to tell Mom and Dad about that. I haven't told them yet. I figured I'd wait till after the baby's born. Really? Said Elijah. You should tell them. As they were eating and the ice cream, they got to enjoy the ice cream at the concession stand and then go to the bleachers. Let's just sit here and enjoy the ice cream because we don't want to get it in the car. And luckily, we have wipes because we have baby wipes everywhere. And wouldn't you know it, Melissa had ice cream all over her, and so did Josiah. They are wearing the ice cream, said Michael, practically. Mommy, said Melissa, I love my ice cream. Oh, you do? As Melissa's about to turn 3.5 at this point, almost 4. It's good to hear you talk more, Melissa. Yes, Mommy. It's so nice to hear Melissa talk, and so with Josiah's. Josiah's language is better, more improved. Yes, Mom. I agree, said Elijah. They are talking better. Well, they're around you all. It's a lot easier to talk. There's so much traffic around. I noticed that. Just stay away from the traffic, okay, kids? Stay near us, okay? Yeah, I know. We better get ready to go though. Are you almost done with your ice cream? Yes, Mommy, said Melissa. Okay, let's get some wipes and wipe you down. So they wipe them down and they get ready to get in the car. Only Jackie's with them tonight to help them. So it's a light night for babysitters as far as that goes. It's okay. We don't need a whole lot of babysitters. We don't need like a entourage of people to help us, but it does help to have a babysitter to help us out. As Grandma and Grandpa are there, they just realized they just took it easy most of the night. They realized that they're going to help out too. It's okay, Mom and Dad, to slow down. Yeah, we're going to head home because we're exhausted. I know it's been a long couple days, but we're so glad to see Elijah make it to the All Stars. Elijah, we're very proud of you. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad, for bringing Grandma and Grandpa out. And Grandma Yokoshoto said, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. That really, grandson, you make me so proud again and again. That's right. I make you proud for a reason. I want to keep playing hard. That's right. So when's the All Star game? Well, it's this Saturday. Oh, wow. Already? Yeah. Saturday under the lights. Oh, wow. I can't wait. Well, we'll be there with bells on. That's for sure. Okay, great. Well, let's head home and let's call it a night and let's get home. We have some cleaning up to do of our own. As they're cleaning up the bases and cleaning up the field, it's time to head home. I'm just glad we all got a chance to see you play the last game of the season. As Grace's pregnancy is in close near to the end, it's almost the end of summer. Elijah says, Mom, I know you're really at the end of your pregnancy and I know you want to relax, but at some point, can we look at the stars and do that family podcast? Yeah, we will, son, before I have the baby. I hope so because I want to do something special before the baby's born. Maybe we'll do it in a maybe we'll postpone it for now, but we will do it, okay? Thank you, Mom. I really like to do something special before the baby's born. That's if I end up having the baby before that point. Well, we'll have the podcast soon. How about that? Sounds like a deal. I can't promise because I may end up having the baby before the podcast. That's true, Mom, said Elijah. Jenny said something, Mom. She doesn't want to dance anymore. No, I didn't say that, said Jenny. I said I might take up an instrument. I'm not sure about dancing. Oh, is that what you said Elijah. Well, Jenny, we'll talk about it. Let's get ready to go home. So they head home in the cars. Grandma and Grandpa have already left, and it's just Miss Yokoshoto and the kids, and they all pile in the car. They took 2 cars this time, just in case. So Grace is driving and has the little ones in the car, and Michael takes his car with the rest. All right, let's head home and we'll see you at the house. Okay, I'll see you at the house. I love you. Love you too, Daddy. We'll see you later. We'll see you at the house. As they head on home to the house, everything's really calm and peaceful. It's nice to head home to a peaceful home, especially after a long night. Listen, Jackie, can you get the kids straight upstairs? We're gonna have a quiet night because I have my Thursday meeting, and I have to be in bed early. I'm gonna get to work early. Okay, sounds good. Jackie's gonna put the kids to bed. Grace, as they head into the house, Grace is okay with the idea of going to bed early because she's tired too. The kids get their pajamas on as Jackie gets the kids ready, and Jessica comes in to help. It's good to see you, Jessica, because we're going to go to bed early because I have to be at work early in the morning. Oh, that's great because I have some things I need to do anyway. So I'm going to be upstairs once the kids are in bed, said Jessica. Okay, that's fine. And Jackie will be relieved for the night after they're done. Okay, sounds good. You understand that's how it works anyway. So once Jackie finishes up, Jackie's relieved for the night and Jackie goes home. And Jessica's in charge for the rest of the night. So the kids are basically said their prayers and went right to sleep. It was quite an evening. They were still excited about the All Stars and all the excitement that they didn't go right to sleep right away, but they did finally go to sleep. So they wanted to check in on Elijah, and Elijah had his baseball mitt on his bed. It was as if he was dreaming about baseball. As the moonlight was shining bright, and there was a mural of his mom watching over him. It was a beautiful sight, said Grace and Michael as they watched over Elijah. He's growing up so much. He's so mature now. Yeah, he has. He's going into sixth grade, for God's sake. He really has matured. Yeah, he has. Okay, so Grace, it's time for us to get to bed. It's 9 o'clock. Yeah, it is. I'm feeling very, very, very pregnant right now, Michael. I could go anytime. You know that? We're getting close to the end of August here, and I'm feeling like I could have this baby anytime. You have my bags packed? Yep, I do. I have them downstairs and ready to go. So whenever your water breaks, I know what to do now. I hope I don't stumble over my words like I did the last couple times. You should know what to say. Hello, my wife's water broke and we need your assistance. Good, good dialogue. I like it, Michael, said Grace. Yeah, I think I got this. Okay, good. As they roll over, Grace finds a comfortable way to sleep. They get to sleep. Good night, Grace. I really, truly love you. You really are uncomfortable, I know. But Grace says to Michael, you know, if it hadn't been for these maternity pillows and propping myself up, I'd probably be more uncomfortable, but I'm going to make it. You're a trooper, said Michael. I sure am. Thank you, honey. I love you, said Grace. I love you too, said Michael. And they kissed goodnight. Well, it doesn't take long. Hours into the night, Grace wakes up and she said, oh no. What, Michael? My water just broke. Oh my God, Grace, are you serious? Yes, my water broke. Okay, all right, let me see, what time is it? It's 4 in the morning. Okay, Grace. Let me talk to Miss Yokoshota. Just stay right there. Okay, I got the suitcase. I'll put it in the car. I'll do the routine stuff that I did before. Just hang tight. Okay. What about the kids? I'll just have Miss Yokoshota stay by with the kids. Okay. I have to wake up Jessica too. Jessica. Yes. I'm sorry to wake you up, but Grace's water just broke. Okay. Stay here with the kids, and Miss Yokoshota stay with the kids. Okay. I'll call you from the hospital once I know everything's okay, okay? Okay, I'll stay with the kids. You're going to be relieved by Carrie, or let me see, Marcy, either Marcy or Carrie or Jackie. One of those three are going to come in and relieve you in the morning. Can I stick around just in case? Jessica, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Okay. I'll stick around if you need me to. Okay. All right. Let me go downstairs and talk to Miss Yokoshota. Okay. Does she need me right in the room? She's in the bedroom right now. Okay, I'm going to go in the bedroom and help her out right now. Okay, Jessica, just stay with her. Thank you, Jessica, said Michael. You're welcome, said Jessica. So Jessica goes into the other room and stays with Grace while Michael goes down to talk to Miss Yokoshota. Okay, it's 4 in the morning. I got to talk to Miss Yokoshota. So Michael goes downstairs and wakes Miss Yokoshota. Miss Yokoshota, yes, Michael, what's going on? Grace's water just broke. I need you to stay with the kids today. And Jessica's with Grace right now. I'm going to take Grace into the hospital. Okay, everything will be okay. You understand. I'll be with the kids and we will have everything worked out with all the other nannies and cleaning ladies. Everything will be fine. Her water just broke, so I'm going to go ahead and get her suitcase into the car. Everything's going to be fine, Michael. You will be fine. I'll even call your parents and tell them what's going on, okay? Thank you so much. I will take care of everything. Anything that you need, I will make the phone calls necessary. I love you, Mrs. Yokoshota. Thank you. Make sure you tell the kids that I love them. Tell all the kids, give them a hug for me and Grace, okay? I will. I will promise you. I will do that. Okay, I'm going to head out and I'm going to get the stuff in the car. Her suitcase is downstairs, so I'll be right up. I'm going to go ahead and just roll it in there. Okay, Michael, just go ahead and go. Okay, thank you. So Michael goes into the car with the suitcase and he goes ahead and preps everything for Grace to be rolled into the car. He goes upstairs and gets Grace, and Grace is already downstairs. Jessica brings her downstairs into the living room, into the dining area, and into the near the deck area. Grace is already walking down the stairs. Okay, Grace. Michael meets her halfway to the halfway point. All right. Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Oh, no problem. Now, Mrs. Yokoshona and you are in charge from here, okay? Okay, I'll talk to Mrs. Yokoshota, said Jessica. Thank you, Jessica, for everything you just did to help us. Everything's going to be okay, Michael, said Jessica. I've been with you for a couple years by now. I know how things go. It's going to be okay. Thank you, Jessica, as they walk in slowly down the steps and Grace goes into the car. Okay, Grace. As Grace gets into the car gently, Michael gently gets her into the car and they head to Cox Medical Center. They go through the emergency room exit and they enter into the emergency room exit with the suitcase. Hi, my name is Michael Smithton and this is Grace, my wife. Her water just broke and we need your assistance. Okay, all we need you to do is just have her sit in a wheelchair. We'll take her up to the maternity ward here momentarily. Just give us a minute. Okay, and the orderlies are coming here to help assist your wife, Grace. Okay, we just need some information, your insurance card and information, and that's about it. Okay, here it is, said Michael. Okay, that's all we need, and you're checked in. She will have she'll be sent up to the labor and delivery room. Go ahead and follow the orderlies up to the room. As they follow the orderlies up to the room, they go up to the labor and delivery. Grace is now in labor. She's starting to dilate, so it looks like she could go into labor at any moment. And it looks like she's well into it. They call Dr. Wright in, as Dr. Wright is not in the office, or he's not in the building, but they call Dr. Wright that Grace is in labor. So it doesn't take very long for Dr. Wright to get to the location of the hospital, and definitely in the maternity ward. The nurses' station is packed full of nurses, so Michael's very familiar with the maternity ward as he's been there a couple times already. And they just tell him to suit up and get his appropriate clothing on and be dressed for labor. The nurses instruct him that he has to wear the certain appropriate hospital gear. Michael breathes a sigh of relief as they start to prep Grace for labor. Everything's going to be okay, Grace. As they get Grace prepped for labor, Dr. Wright walks in. Well, Grace, you're right on time. It's August 29th. Yep, 4 in the morning. It's when the water broke? Yes, said Michael. Okay, so let's see how far dilated you are. Well, you're pretty far along here. You could be going into labor any moment here, so let's see. You've got your stirrups in there, and we'll get the epidural. The nurses are working on this right now. Who are the nurses that are working on staff tonight? Well, it's not tonight, it's morning. Morning. I'm sorry, Dr. Wright. It's okay. You just woke up. So you woke up and this is what happened. Yeah, you're doing really well, Michael, said Dr. Wright. I'm very impressed. You're like an old pro. Yes, that's right. I like your sense of humor, Dr. Wright. Yeah, I've been doing this too long, said Dr. Wright. That's right. So August 29th might be the birth date. Yeah, I think she's going to have a quick labor. Grace, how you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty ready to have this baby. Okay, Grace. You might have to do a couple pushes. Now, Michael, you know how to coach her through this now. Remember, teach her, show her how to breathe and push. Breathe and push. Okay, Grace. All right, hold my hand, says Michael. Just breathe and push. And breathe and push. And it takes maybe a couple hours, but she goes into labor. Breathe and push. Okay, Grace, you're fully dilated. Okay, it's about to happen. I see the baby crowning. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm ready to have the baby. Breathing. Push. Breathe and push, Grace. Come on, baby. You can do this. And out comes the baby. He's here. He's here. And the baby comes out fully healthy. And he raises up the baby. You got a healthy baby boy, said Dr. Wright. You're so fortunate. He's so healthy. He's so beautiful, said Grace. Oh my gosh. And what do you name him? Said Dr. Wright. His name is Michael Jr. Aw, the nurses are so happy. Nurse Michelle and Nurse Lisa and Nurse Karen and all the other nurses that are surrounding us, they're just all happy to see this beautiful experience. Oh my goodness. As the news is just ready to spread like wildfire, Mom and Dad get news that Grace just had the baby. As Michael made the phone call home to Jessica, just make sure everybody gets the news that Grace had the baby. His name is Michael James Smithton. Aw, that's so beautiful, said Jessica. Make sure everybody gets the news, okay? She's going to be in recovery soon, shortly. I just got wind, 7 pounds, 8 ounces. That's great. He's 21 inches. Okay. All right, Jessica, I have to go. Thank you for calling home. Make sure to tell everybody, okay? Okay, I will. Oh my gosh, I got to call Mom and Dad. Mom, Dad, I just want to tell you the good news. Grace just had Michael James Smithton. He's a junior. Yeah. Oh, honey, this is so beautiful. His name is your namesake. Oh, wow. That's such great. How much did he weigh? 7 pounds, 8 ounces, 21 inches. Perfectly healthy baby boy. 21 inches? Yes. Oh, listen, I can't stay too long on the phone. Just tell whoever you can, like, tell dad I love him. Oh, I'm sure your dad is happy already. I will tell your dad. I got to go because they're wheeling Grace into the next room, okay? I'll be talking to you shortly. Okay. Michael gets off the phone because he's obviously emotional by the experience. Grace is just right in the middle of going through the initial cleanup as they're prepping the baby and putting monitors on the baby's feet and just doing the cleanup from childbirth. It's been a quite a experience. Grace was in labor for 5 hours. What seemed like 2 hours was really 5 hours, but the labor and delivery went very, very well. The baby was born on August 29th. So it was very close to the due date. She was a couple days early. Wow. As the phone started ringing, Michael wanted to take the phone calls, but he was really focused on Grace. And he wanted to talk to everybody, but he wanted to spend time with Grace before she got moved into her room. And just as the nurses were talking to Mike, Nurse Lisa, who he's familiar with, said, I remember when you were in here with your other baby boy. Yeah, I remember that too. It seems like it was just a couple years ago. It was a couple years ago. Yeah. So your wife is going to be moved to room 317, and we're in the process of moving her. She's been cleaned up. The baby's been in the incubator. You can go see your baby right now if you want in the maternity ward. Oh, I would love to see Michael. Okay, let's go see Michael right now. And Lisa goes with Michael Sr. to see his baby, Michael Jr. As they go down the maternity ward, they see him wrapped in blankets and his name, Michael James Smithton, on the corner with his footprint. And he says, That's so beautiful. That's my son. And Lisa was so choked up by the experience that she couldn't help to not be choked up by it. It's hard to imagine that I have a son named after me. It's beautiful. He couldn't help staring at his son in the window, and he put his hand there and he saw his son. Thank you, Lisa. I don't mean to call you Nurse Lisa, but Lisa is your name. Yes, you can call me Lisa. Thank you so much. Has my wife been moved to the room? Yeah, she's over in the room. She's resting right now. Just take it easy. Slow down. Slow down. I know it's been an emotional roller coaster the last couple hours. She's resting. Just let her rest. Okay. Listen, this is Nurse Michelle. I'm with you right now. Oh, it's you again. It's okay, Michael. It's just time to relax and take it easy. Let's go see if your wife is resting. So they go to room 317, and they realize that they may be at the right room, or they don't know if they're in the wrong room or not. But they see that she's resting and she's sleeping peacefully. It's okay. It's okay. Michael calms down. For some reason, Nurse Michelle always calms down Michael. Remember the last few times we've had encounters? Yeah, you've always been able to calm me down. Yep, for some reason, I have that effect on you. You're like my angel. You're an angel of peace. Yeah, I've been called that before. I hope that we get more chances to talk more, Michelle. Yeah, I hope so too, Michael, because you need a guardian angel. You need somebody to look after you when you're going through troubled times. I just need the peace of God right now. And I feel that you've given me that peace that passes all understanding. that God only provides. And thank you in Jesus' name. God bless you, said Michelle. God bless you.